best, and he's proved a handful for the best. And I'm talking Axelson's, Shi Yuqi's, Li Shifeng's, that level idea of delaying matches and you know, all that other stuff, gamesmanship, courtcraft, you name it. But in terms of shot quality and skills, he's got it all. There's that big smash. Zii Jia currently ranked 8th.
The net play weapon.
Yeah,
returning the net shot with another net shot with another net shot.
But yet move like a much smaller person. A couple of mistakes. Well, it has been quite the turnaround for Zii Jia. You know, not so long ago, he was actually a very despondent young man who was talking about quitting badminton forever. But that's when Wong Tat Meng stepped up and is really...
Label then.
Yeah. Yes, Dark Horse definitely.
Zii Jia, just that moment.
These, I said, 3 finals in 4 tournaments. That's a great way to prepare for the Olympics. But don't in any way think it's a shoe-in, because there are some great players going. Japanese doubles with singles, that there are certain things that suddenly turn up. The only player I can think of that really... Certainly a handful for a lot of players.
As you've come to realize, even throughout the week, I'm a big fan of players being quite individual.
Yeah, that's true. And that, I agree with you. I think it's important. Countries watching this match right now does have great support. Nice slice by, excuse me, Zii Jia. So Naraoka trying to play out this rally.
The game is being played.
And sometimes won. You're right. Very key phase of play in the match.
And Naraoka, I would imagine, just looking at his shots, the kind of shots that probably...
But so far, he's been guilty of a couple of errors. It's a nice return by Zii Jia. Was Super 750 against Kenta Nishimoto last year.
About 4/5 into a long rally, he still has enough concentration to do a special shot.
Yeah, to pull off a classic. His court coverage obviously is excellent. He's got that low center of gravity. Oh, he's caught out there though.
Enough launch power in his feet to do the shot.
Well, physically.
They're really fighting for their lives.
During the women's singles, I thought that. I did note that. So Zii Jia trying to stretch Naraoka immediately. That's good recovery from him.
It's a Tai Ziying special, that one.
Yeah. Certainly doable at 9-11.
Naraoka picking up the pace.
Yeah, he certainly picked up the tempo. Late. He still gets away with it. Well, it's the second time Zii Jia has tried to finish this point. Naraoka picked up both of his smashes. That has got it, but what a run he had in Malaysia. Before that, it was all hundreds. Oh no, there was also Singapore Open Super 500 against Ginting. Love results like that in your breakout year.
Singles and youthful players not really managing defeat ever since Lin Dan's.
Speed up these points. You've got Zii Jia trying to overwhelm his opponent, and it is
that way.
but he's just not getting any traction.
And by further extension of that thought, does that mean that he doesn't think he could do it in the second game, or not as certain, not more than 50% certain?
Yeah.
Asked him to win in the first game in preparation for the Olympics.
Exactly. You know, you want to have the most clinical, effective output that you can. You certainly don't want to be leaving it down to shootouts in the third. But this is a pretty developed rally. Zii Jia foot off the pedal a little. Oh, I was about to say no distance. But Zii Jia beginning to feel that he might just be able to snatch this first game. And it was straight.
They were straight, yeah. He wasn't behind the scoreline when he won his matches, so at some point he had to prove that.
Doesn't press that button, then he's going to lose this game. This game, I'm sure his task at hand is going to be to try and finish it off in straight games.
Good point.
Because that's going to be the ultimate. As I said, to go to 3. Certain players you should be able to gale force win to blame in Australia. I can tell you there was in Singapore and there certainly was in Indonesia. But these are traditionally known to have those gusty conditions.
Well, it's no wonder they're both tied.
Yeah, certainly. Well, the crowd even knows that this is a sparring session. And any kind of leeway or traction, or even a shot he could play him with that. Got to do more. Zii Jia has to step.
Well, if it's anything to go by, there's more maturity in Zii Jia from the way he won against Li Jiahao's.
Yeah, that's true. He's going to have to pull upon these new reserves. But this is great flat play from Naraoka. He's giving Zii Jia absolutely nothing to use. And now he's got him out of position. That's fast serve from Kodai. Caught out a little there. Caught out a lot there. 21-19. Well, must-win scenario for Kodai. Now playing at the slightly better side of the court, and he's come out big. Awesome. Oh, that's a great shot.
It is a great shot.
See if Zii Jia can finish this off.
And where I
Not
feel
let.
Zii Jia is tailoring this solution to Kodai is he knows Kodai's reactions, and he's just being urgent on certain shots, going in earlier.
All the time in the world, Kodai, to have a look at that.
Earlier than he would normally. So there's a deliberate thought at that moment.
Well, so far it's been a good output from both players in this second game, but things could get very critical for Naraoka if Zii Jia can keep, as you say, pressuring at certain points. But he has.
Fault.
Perhaps a little bit too enthusiastic from Kodai. He seems to be a little bit edgy, and that's what's led energy right now.
Service fault called too high.
Wow, too high from Zii Jia.
Service over. 6-5.
Oh, again, great response from Kodai. He's got some shots. Kodai really has left and right.
Momota-esque, because Momota habitually played like that, footwork-wise. There's always urgency.
Oh, that's gone long. His minds.
Fault.
Straight to the body.
Superior power on that one, even when you're ready and looking for it.
Well, there is a bit of a rivalry now being created between these two players. But for him setting up third games for his opponent, I don't understand why he does it. He comes out full guns blazing in the first game. In the second game, somehow, lull. He has to.
He started the second game fine.
Yeah.
He picked up where he finished on the first game.
It's a combination. That was a very nice he put for Zii Jia. But he did get there. He's been working on that, obviously. But it's also the quality of the shot at the end of it. He's pushed with such a killer smash. Has to learn how to put these second games away. That's gone out. That's certainly what's happening now. Game to make a read like that at the back, that is questionable. Kodai's now refined that that attacking flair.
And there's the complication of...
We're seeing that happen again here. Almost a different player. Well, yeah, the crowd loves the 360 spin. But these trick shots...
But they keep you from losing the rally early.
Yeah.
So you need to have a basic game that you can turn on while you have your lull.
Yeah, so it's not just black and white. There's that grey area in the middle which you can live in until you're better again.
And if you're trying something, that means it's intentional. I don't think those errors are intentionally experimenting anything.
Yeah, I think he was actually looking for the lines. But I said a shot that he gets, but you're already 8 points behind. I mean, the point of it is to win the match. And seems to be a fire that has been lost.
Service open.
The Australian Open is looking very much on the cards. Risky to banking on a 3-game strategy against Kodai Naraoka, and that one's gone 21-11. Suddenly becomes Super Kodai at some point.
So I don't think Zii Jia has a solution for that one yet.
But this is, in very many ways, this is the same match I see from Kodai as well. The first game's a little bit muted, and then before he knows he's in trouble, he turns into Super Kodai, and then he's a serious handful for people. Out of this, start playing like he did in the first game. It's better. Out.
And Kodai would have noticed that was over-pressing on the smash.
Nice return for that body shot. Maybe it's something you only see in mixed doubles and women's doubles these days. Maybe that's how it's going to go. There's too much masculinity on these men's singles courts these days. Slowly the realism of what happens. And as I said, I've been doing a fair few tournaments. Jackson not playing. So, fine, you got to the final. Great, that's wonderful work to get to the final. But the same game turns up. The same match turns up. Patchy focus.
And I forgot to add, I had perfect chance to add it earlier. Naraoka does have a basic game.
That's what I mean.
Well, reverse backhand sells tickets.
Yeah,
even.
and from that position in the court as well. It's very big. It's very high.
And Zii Jia can still reproduce optimum very soon.
Well, I'm glad to see there was a bit of sting in that smash. That's in that Kodai is. Oh, wonderful from Kodai. Oh, and that's good.
His timing was good on that shot.
Yeah, no. As I said, I was very happy with that point. And now he's tied it up at 7. Enough. Take from Kodai. He's all over it, and he's left that one.
About the
No
exercise
exactly.
of trying something new.
Now it is about a shootout for the championship. That's better from Zii Jia. How did he get that back? Is that
Usual Kodai.
Yeah, usual Kodai would do that. It's also worked for him before against higher ranked players to do that. Because he has that basic game, he'll play out the rally. He's got wonderful defense. No, I think he was thinking about the shot, not thinking about the match. Oh, it's wonderful from Kodai. My favors for the umpiring division. Oh, well, this is turning into a much better third game now. Good defense from Zii Jia. Great recovery from the second one. Yes.
It's not the first kill, even though you think you've done a great kill, and it is a great kill. You must be able to do the second one.
There's 3 games here in men's singles as well. Cool, calm, and collected. In this phase, at the end of this phase of play, Kodai starting off. Nice. Completely duped. Maybe he put on that second game. And he's been saving his energy for this. The last phase of game 3, sorry. He's picked that up nicely.
Oh, we're changing to Super Kodai.
Super Kodai is definitely in ours. Amazing, but I've just a marked change from Zii Jia on the worst side of the court. Super Kodai. A different Zii Jia.
Human movement.
That's
it
true.
does take
Yeah,
its toll.
It does take its toll. The question is, has he broken Zii Jia's rhythm? No, it's a different Zii Jia. He's accurate. He's committed. He's up for it. Oh, look at that pressure.
Point because it's optimum versus optimum.
Yeah,
and
it's
even though
brilliant.
it's not locked anymore, that's really Zii Jia's credit.
They've had good spells, they've had bad spells, both of them, but if it can both turn up at this, then it really is going to be a shootout till the end. That's one of them. That was good body defense from Kodai. Couldn't pick that one. BWF, social media, and that's nice and careful from the Malaysian. Lift to the back. It's a quick serve from Naraoka. He's gambling with these lifts, Zii Jia.
Goes for the body.
What a return. Oh, that's very out. So. He's pushed it wide and he's done it. If he did. Yeah, fantastic match. Fantastic men's singles. He's the new Australian Open singles champion. And it's 2 titles